What's up, guys? It is Jonathan with One Big Impact. Just got back into town. Happy Memorial Day. And I am actually going to do an update video on, by the way, peanut butter is dangerous. Keep that stuff in check. I don't even know why it's on the counter. It's like stalking me. So I got back and it was like, again, I was walking into a hotel. I have no clue why, but I cleaned my apartment before I left, which is really cool because I came back to a clean apartment. It had to smell kind of funky. It smelled kind of funky, but that's because I turned everything off, like the air and everything, and I'm sure just random smells came about. So I'm going to clean it again, but today we're going to make a video about how to make a Big Mac salad. Now you're probably thinking, didn't you already make one of these, Jonathan? But you might not know I did. So you might be on either end of the spectrum. I'm going to have a couple twists and turns with it. I'm actually going to put the exact macros in the link in the description below. This is going to be a low carb alternative to a Big Mac sandwich. Does it taste like it? You are going to be so surprised. It literally tastes like Big Mac in your mouth. What? That sounded a little awkward. Okay, so here's the things that you're going to need. You're going to need vinegar. You're going to need Thousand Island dressing, shredded lettuce, pickle chips. I'm going to be completely honest. I don't like pickles. I don't like anything that's even remotely sour. But I got them anyway because it just adds to the authenticity of the sandwich or non-sandwich. What do you call that? A non-itch? Non-itch? It's like an itch, but it's not there. Okay, then we're going to do ground beef. Ground beef was actually really expensive today for some reason. Turkey was way cheaper, but I'll be completely honest. On my non-lifting days, I'm going to start going very high fat, very low carb, because I tend to put on body fat pretty freaking easily, and I need to rein it in and get it under control. Cheese of any type that you would like. I got cheddar cheese because it would be, in my mind, the closest to American cheese, which is going to be what they use in a Big Mac. Boom, drop bomb. Okay, and then the other two things are going to be chopped onions and sweet relish. Now, you don't have to get sweet relish. You can get whatever relish you want, as well as mayo. Now, you could get regular Thousand Island dressing, which is going to be slightly higher in carbohydrates. This is going to be a low carb-ish meal regardless. But if you like Atkins induction, as you can see here, it's 5 carbs. There's no fiber or whatever. So that's going to be kind of high, but if you add all the other things in, they're going to be very minuscule. Believe it or not, the highest carbohydrate content is going to be in the chopped, redehydrated onions. Okay, so let's go ahead and start really quick. I'm trying to make a speed line version of this video. I already have my skillet warming up. I'm going to warm up about a pound of ground beef. I would recommend probably 6 to 9 ounces with every meal, probably 6 ounces for everybody for your larger meals when you're following Atkins induction. 9 ounces if you're a bigger guy, or if you're a bigger person, or if you're trying to get those muscle gains and focus on making sure you hit your protein content throughout the day. You know what I need? You know what I need? Somebody remind me in the future. I need a wooden set of spoons, a set of wooden spoons. You know, I got my own place now, and it drives me nuts hot not having them. Now, if you wanted to make this a lower calorie option, or you're trying to make sure you watch your calories and stuff like that, you could do a few different things. You could, first of all, you could get leaner ground beef, which I probably recommend if you're not trying to follow Atkins or anything like that, because you're going to get a lot less fat. So if you're eating carbs throughout the day, then, and you're not low carb, maybe that's an option for you. Now, if you want to go even leaner than that, you could actually do like ground turkey. One step leaner would be probably ground chicken. And I don't know. I know they're very similar. Actually, no. Reverse that. Ground chicken, then ground turkey, because ground turkey you can get like 99.9% lean, 1% fat, which is extremely low. I think it's like 160, 170 calories per 3 ounces or something like that. I think that's what it is. Anyway, that being said, while you're waiting for your meat to ground or to cook, all you have to do is, first of all, get yourself a little bowl. All right, we're going gonna do that. I'm rinsing everything because I've been out of town, and you never know what fly or something lands on something, so I don't want to screw up. Okay. Oh, the other thing that you're gonna need, which I had, so I did not pick it up at the store, in addition to the mayo, is going to be wherever I can find the damn thing. Maybe I should turn the light on. Does that make it better if I turn the light on? Not really, huh? Doesn't really matter. Is this going to be this liquid stevia stuff? Now you're probably like, do I really need to buy that? You don't have to buy the actual one at like a Whole Foods or something that's like $25. Yes, that crap is overpriced. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care how you make it cheaper. Dilute it, whatever. I got this little keto stevia thing. It's like $3, I think, or something. And then you're gonna do a couple drops of that. Now, do not do a couple squirts of it. I promise you, if you like squeeze and spray, it's gonna be disgusting. You're gonna waste all your food. Do not do that. Do I think this is necessary? Probably one of the most important factors. Yes. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take 2 tablespoons of the dehydrated onions. Is it 2 tablespoons? Let me double check my freaking numbers. Well, it's a damn good thing I checked because it's 1 tablespoon, not 2 tablespoons. Okay, so yes, it's important to weigh these. I think these are like, I don't know what the net carbs are, right? Ow, why did I know that was gonna stab me? Is that gonna bleed? No, better not. I'm pissed. Why did they make these so hard to get into? Like, are you scared a child's gonna eat onions? Pissing me off. Okay, so get your little tablespoon. Yes, like I said, measure everything. The second you don't measure stuff is the second you, my friend, are completely off track. That is disgusting and needs to be washed. So, if I could find a freaking measuring cup here, measuring spoon. Where's my damn measuring spoon at? What is going on here? They have been disappearing through the movie, which is great. Okay, so make sure you pay attention to your ground beef because apparently it's going to freaking die if you don't. Okay, so 1 tablespoon of these guys, dehydrated onions. Drop them in there. See them in there. See them in there. And then let the magic happen. Tiny, when I say tiny, tiny bit of water. Enough just to let them sit in it. Okay? And mix it out a little bit more. Reason is you're going to let this sit just for a few minutes. There we go. If you can see that. Let's see. See if you can see that. See that? Yeah. Just a little bit of water. Because they're going to fluff back up, okay? It's going to be like magic. Freaking stuff. Okay, next, and I did write down my ingredients real quick. Now, you don't have to use all these ingredients. I don't care. But if you are technically trying to mimic a Big Mac sandwich, then this is why you do it. 1 tablespoon of relish. And I promise you, when you start leaving ingredients out, it will taste different. Not that it's going to taste bad, necessarily. It's just going to taste different. Okay? And we got 2 to 3 drops of stevia. I think that was 1 squirt. We're going to call it good on that. And, oh no, we're making the dressing. Calm down, Jonathan. Calm your butt down. 1 teaspoon of vinegar. I warn you, do not go crazy. A teaspoon is a hell of a lot different than a tablespoon. I promise. Okay? So, half. That's because I didn't find a full one in there. That's okay. That's okay, that's okay, that's okay. Half a cup of mayo. It might seem like a lot of mayo. I know. But, is that half a cup? I don't trust that half a cup. This is it. And we'll go for half. You ever notice I have not mastered the art course, I gotta pause the video because I don't remember how many tablespoons of freaking Thousand Island. I'm almost 90% sure it's 2. Let's check. Yes, it's 2. All right. Let's see here. So if you want to go lower carbohydrate with this, that would be, does that normally have a thing on it? I suppose not, right? I guess it was sealed. That freaked me out. 2 tablespoons. If you want to go lower carbohydrate, do Walden Farms. Walden Farms Thousand Island dressing tastes perfectly fine. All of their dressings, as far as I've tasted, and I'm not picky, you might be pickier than I am, all of their dressings taste perfectly fine. Their coffee creamer tastes like vomit. Their peanut butter is disgusting. It's the most disgusting thing I've had in my life. I'm totally not bagging on the company. I'm so thankful. But when you make peanut butter without peanuts, it's not the same. It's not the same. I promise you, okay? So I'm going to use my little tablespooner here. Tablespooner. You like that word, don't you? Don't look at this. It's not very appetizing looking. Okay? I promise you it's not. Mix it up real good. Real good. Meanwhile, now guys, after I put the macros in the description below, you can adjust accordingly. The one thing I want you to remember is this is a really refreshing meal. But more importantly, it's a very empowering meal. It makes you feel not only that you're on track, but not also that you're not deprived. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people get in the whole mindset of, oh my gosh, by the way, this is the secret sauce. That's what I'm doing here, if you didn't know. I can't eat like this person. I can't eat like this person. If you come and you make a Big Mac salad for people at a party, dude, you're going to be a hit. They don't give a damn. Don't say nothing about low carb. Just say it's a Big Mac salad. They're going to be like, yeah, it's that good. I know, trust me. I got addicted to them to where I was eating like 3 or 4 a week. It got a little bit too much. So, my ground beef's almost done. Dude, this is ridiculously fast, easy. You can see the only thing that takes time is the ground beef. It really doesn't have to be a difficult thing to do. People overcomplicate so much, so often, and it really is just silly. It's nonsense. You don't have to think that things like this are too difficult. So the only things as far as cost, it cost me about 15, I'm looking at the receipt, cost me about 15 bucks, but here's the thing. You used a tiny minuscule of 99% of these ingredients. The only thing you'll have to buy again would be the ground beef and the lettuce. And you can buy the ground beef in pretty large freaking portions, so you wouldn't have to like go buy it. I would say if I fraction this out, it's probably like $1.50 per salad. Now, where the hell are you gonna find a salad for $1.50? Where the hell are you gonna find a freaking salad that tastes like a freaking Big Mac for $1.50? Nowhere. Try it. Right here is where you found it. That's right. So we're almost ready on this guy here. I really need to turn the air on, but it's super loud. I got window air conditioners in my apartment, and I have cheese, but I don't have a cheese grater, so that's good to know. I need to pick one up. Cheese grater and wooden spoons. That's right. Shut up. Stop watching me. Don't stop watching me. Okay, so we are going to get the palate. That was a fancy word for plate. We're going to get our shredded stuff. I am not currently paying attention necessarily to portions of carbohydrates, or I'm sorry, portions of vegetables, because I am eating carbs. The vegetables, I'm just trying to shoot for like 7-8 cups a day. So the more vegetables, the better. That way I can be more regular and stuff like that with the body. The physique goals that I have right now, which are currently building muscle. I need a knife. Clearly I never put the freaking dishes away. So if you're wondering why I'm not measuring out the lettuce, that would be because why? I'm at like 3,000 calories, and these are 10 calories per cup. No, 10 calories per 1.5 cup. So the important things for me right now are as follows. The carbohydrates, the fats, that's why I measured all that. I am so sick of dropping crap on the freaking floor. You realize that? Okay, so we're almost ready with the ground beef. What I want to let you know is a little side tip on the ground beef is, first of all, let's throw some salt on that S. I need a strainer too. Do I have a strainer? I feel like I might have a strainer. Do I have one? I freaking have one. Imagine that. Look at that. First of all, drain the meat, okay? Careful not to burn yourself. Don't burn that, eh? Don't say bad words. YouTube is watching me. Put all that out there. That's gonna drop your macros down a little bit. Probably not measurable. We're gonna let that sit for a few minutes. And the reason I'm gonna let that sit for a few minutes, the tip is, because if I put it on here, when it's hot, it's gonna make it wilt. It's just like making nachos with the hot cheese. A lot of people have a problem with it melting. So I'm gonna get a fork and get this a little bit more done up here. Hopefully I'm not forgetting anything. I think I'm gonna be good to go. I'm gonna put the meat on. I don't want my lettuce wilted, all right? See that ground beef? Yeah, girl, you like that, don't you? Shh. Okay, so we got our cheese, we got our pickles, we got a mess, we got the ground beef, and we got you. And we got one more thing. We got water for all the thirsty. Don't say that. But you need a glass of water. While we're waiting for that to cool, I'm going to open a letter from my son, Elijah, which I will add has been doing pretty good lately. He's got a positive mindset and he's doing really good. I don't know if I'm going to read the letter. I don't think I am. I want to keep that probably kind of personal. He has not sent me a letter. Apparently it was inspected for contraband. He said something's in here. I think it's something. We got some blue, we got some white, and we got some stuff here. Okay. Certificate of completion. Elijah has completed cognitive behavioral course, a mandated class at Eggers Unit. This day, April 13th. 3 days before my birthday. Certificate. What? Little sucker? That's awesome. I'm going to have that. I'm going to frame that, just like I told him. And I'm going to put that up there. We got another one here. Arizona State Prison Complex Certificate of Completion. This is an acknowledgement. Has successfully completed the STAR course, completed a course of study in re-entry. I like that one. I hang these up for him because, you know, I'm proud of him. He tested yesterday. Yesterday? No, Friday. 2 days ago for his GED for social studies. So, cross your fingers. I hope he passed. Got another one. This acknowledgement, certificate of completion, has completed the 12-step study program. Dang, girl. He's killing it. He's doing good. He's doing really good. His brother would be very proud, which is hard to say. Very hard to say. This is a certificate of completion. I think I like this one the most. The outline is really nice. Elijah Allsop, participation in 30 hours of AANA at ASPC Edgar's unit. Look at the lettering. I like the lettering. Dang, girl. Doing good, man. Elijah, I'm proud of you. I love you. I know Boo's watching over you somewhere in the world or beyond. And, yeah, that's good, man. That's really good. I hope he's going to get out and do absolutely fabulous. I am confident that he has changed his outlook on life and is focusing on an amazing future, which he deserves. All of you do. Everybody, I do. We all deserve an amazing future out there, okay, guys? So let's do our best. I'm not going to put all this on there. This is about a pound of ground beef. Probably put just over half. I'm trying to get about 30 grams of protein per meal, and then we're going to bring this stuff on top. Try and get a spoon to get that out of there. I'm going to tell you right now, it is not going to be the most appetizing looking thing. I'm probably not going to worry about trying to scratch all that off of it. It is not cake batter. Now I don't want to see you eat none of that crap either, girl. Boy, whatever. So I'm going to put these chips on there. I'm only going to put like 2 or 3 because I already told you I don't like them. But for the effect, make it work. You want to come see it? My mess. Oh, we forgot salt and pepper. Just a dash. I already got salt on there. So just a dash. Just a dash of pepper. Get over here.